This is the 4-step roadmap that anyone can follow if you are starting high ticket dropshipping to hit $10,000 a month from absolute zero. So let's just jump right into it. Phase number one, you need a business, and it doesn't matter how you're going to form the business. I recommend doula.com/peakflow. Here's a link on exactly what you need to do to get started with your EIN, your LLC. Go through Doula because number one, for full transparency, we are partnered with them. We do get a small commission when you sign up through Doula. We generally recommend them because you can book free consultation calls with them, and we're partnered with them. They offer free CPA, basically advice on how you could formulate your taxes, do your tax returns for you. There's different plans for that, but Doula is amazing. We've spoke with the founders and we're connected with them, so I recommend Doula. If you're going to set up your LLC and get your EIN, you can also use this code right here that you see on the screen to get 10% off. Okay, so form your LLC, register a business, pick the state that you're based in. You can do that all through Doula. You'll obtain all of the following: EIN number, resale certificate, business banking, business credit cards. In terms of business banking, I recommend Wise if you're going to be international. And if you're in the States, then I recommend going to your local Chase, Bank of America branch and open up an account there. But if you want online bank option as well, you can go through novo.co. I've used them for a couple years, and they're okay. They don't have the best support, but they do the job. So that's what I recommend. Create a free Shopify store. There's a link down below. You can get currently $1 a month for 3 months. That's the current offer for Shopify. And again, business done for your business setup, you can use Doula to set that up for you. And then for your foundations, you want to organize all your information into a Google Drive/Notion, because these are going to be where we will essentially store all our informations into a drive, and then we will use this information to, whenever we're closing suppliers, we will need the EIN number, we will need the documents, resale certificate to give that to the supplier. So make sure you organize that. I recommend using Google Drive, and then you can use Notion to store all your business details. Phase number two. So after you have your business set up, now it's time to build your demo website. Okay, follow along right here. So you want to build, or number one, you want to pick a niche, and here's the criteria that you want to follow. So number one, you want 10 plus suppliers in the niche, non-seasonal, 3 to 5 complementary products, and price point over $1,000, and low to medium competition. That's what you want to do in terms of picking your niche. Then you want to build out your store as soon as possible. You want to add demo products to that. In terms of demo products, you can use AliExpress, Alibaba, put those products onto your site. Those are just temporary, used to close suppliers until you close some suppliers. Then you can remove them from the site and then replace them with actual suppliers products. So store build out. You want to configure your Shopify settings, get a premium Shopify theme. I recommend Empire or Warehouse. Those are very popular themes, and they're tried and tested for high ticket dropshipping. Install your Shopify apps, and then set up your three email accounts. So you're going to have a support at your store name, a wholesale at your store name, and then your name at storename.com. So after you have your store built out, now it's time to get suppliers. So what you want to do is make a list of all your suppliers in your niche into a spreadsheet. Just put the supplier name and the phone number, and then I would use Trello, so that way you can organize all your suppliers and see where you're currently at with each supplier. Did you already contact them? Did you follow up once? Did you follow up twice? What's the relationship with that supplier currently? So make a list of all your suppliers in your niche, start reaching out to them, use a phone. That's going to be the fastest way to close suppliers, and use email to follow up with them. Use Trello to then organize and store all your suppliers in one place. That way you know exactly where each supplier is and your relationship with each one of them. So organize in Google Drive, upload the products to your website once you close some suppliers, and finalize the website before launching ads. The website should be crystal clear and well optimized. I made plenty of videos on how to optimize your website for maximum conversions. And then you want to also set up your email marketing as well through Klaviyo. So now it's launching time. When you launch, the goal is to get your first 3 to 4 sales initially, and you want to essentially have 3 shopping campaigns: tofu, mofu, bofu, top of funnel, middle funnel, and bottom of funnel. That is going to be your three-tier shopping campaigns that you want to set up. And also, you want to aggressively add suppliers. You want to add 2 per week that's live in the ads. In terms of back end, this is what you want to do immediately after you launch. It's going to be set up your email marketing, do CRO optimization, so improve your website in any way possible, and start building out your sales process. So in terms of your sales process, I would use Trello to organize all your orders, and I would use some sort of CRM. You can even use Trello if you want to. We use Peakflow CRM to do our sales process, and just you need a CRM of some sort to organize all the leads and orders in one place. And then just make your social media accounts for your store as well, just so you have social proof. So optimizations. Here are the optimizations that you want to make. So every 3 to 4 days you want to make optimizations. In the beginning, you can make bid changes every 24 hours if it's not spending. So don't have to wait 3 to 4 days just to increase your bids if you're not just spending at all. So 3 to 4 day optimizations, you want to use also feedback from your customers and continue to add suppliers in refining, launching more brands, and then perfecting your back end. So to scale and to reach to $20,000 a month, that's roughly $4,000 a month in profit, is you want to add 3 to 5 suppliers per week if that's applicable to your niche. Hire sales reps once you are at the 20 to 50K a month mark, and then build SOPs for team members. The first SOP that you definitely want to build is going to be your sales SOP, how to take calls and convert leads, inbound leads to your store into sales. And then you want to repeat 1 to 3 as you get more volume, more suppliers, more sales reps, and perfecting your product pages for these suppliers as well. If you're not seeing suppliers, then it really comes down to just these 3. If your marketing is all correct, then it's your website, suppliers, or your ads. So your website, make sure your website is well optimized for conversions compared to all your competitors that are selling the same products and are in the same niche as you, and see if your website is actually better than them or worse than them, and be actually non-biased when you're doing that. Suppliers, do you have enough suppliers? That one is pretty simple to do. The ads, are your ads set up correctly? Assuming your ads are set up correctly, then it's really just your website, and then you're also your sales process, meaning that leads that come into your pipeline, that call you, that email you, or come to you in any sort of way, how are you following up with them? Are you closing as many as you like? Are the quality of leads actually valid? They should be if your ads are set up correctly. Now, phase 4, this is where comes the fun part. So hiring, the goal of hiring is to remove yourself fully from the business and to scale and work on revenue-driven tasks. So you want to hire sales reps, and the criteria to do this is you want English proficiency, sales experience, and someone that's fast learner. That's really what I look for in terms of hiring sales reps for an e-com store, is if they speak good English, have sales experience, and fast, and they are quick and fast learner. And then you also want to consider setting up automations. That way you can remove or stop doing tedious things inside of your business. For example, Zapier automations, set up Slack for abandoned checkouts, make sure your sales reps are trained and all orders are being tracked from being ordered to all the way to being delivered, because that is very important. That's one lesson I learned from my supplier, which is they told me the top dealers, they always track from when the order is being placed to all the way from being delivered. And any problems in between, they are immediately notifying the supplier or the customer. So essentially, this in a nutshell is the 4-phase roadmap on how to build a $10,000 a month profit high-tech e-commerce business. To scale past that is very straightforward. You want to do more of phase 3 and phase 4 as much as you can, and perfect and optimize each part of the system as much as possible. Again, this business is really just a funnel. Imagine you don't see these phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. All you're going to see is your website, your ads, website ads, supply, your back end, so your email marketing, and then also your sales process. So those are going to be the 4 components of what makes up a successful high-tech e-commerce business at scale. And then you want to use automations to continuously remove yourself from the business as much as possible. So high-tech e-commerce is really a lifestyle business. As you guys can see, I've really only worked 15 to 30 minutes a day, if anything, most days. I'm a high-tech e-commerce business, and I've been able to consistently generate revenue and profits month after month after month since 2021. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.